All right, back with another one. Big Bang Radio coming right back, nigga. Back to back on this Wednesday. It's wild, niggas, wild. Hey, I was just sitting here thinking and reminiscing. Really, I was reminiscing early this morning. And no, nigga, it was yesterday. Yeah. Yesterday. I was reminiscing, man, about being young and shit and being naive and fucking stupid. And I did a lot of fucking stupid shit. But anyway, I thank God he brought me through it. But man, any of y'all remember, man? Some of y'all might be at this point in your life, and some of y'all just went down memory lane and thought about crazy shit. So this ain't really too crazy. It's just a just a flip back in time of what some shit I had went through. So I remember, and if anybody from the South know this nigga, when I was I just got out of high school. I ain't have no goddamn plan. I was ripping and running, hustling, and getting drunk. Getting drunk and high as giraffe pussy. Just getting drunk and high. And I remember one of my niggas at the time, he had a Caprice. He had a box photo Caprice. And it didn't look like shit. It was a hoopty. It was a piece of shit. He ain't had no rims or nothing. But that nigga had some sounds. And man, when I tell you this nigga had some bang in that bitch, that's all we needed. Cause we was gang banging to the fucking fullest. And we was bullshitting. I don't think nobody had a job. And we would just we was smoking. We was smoking. I don't think I was smoking no cigarettes. But niggas was smoking cigarettes, beaties. If you know what beaties is, the leaves and shit. Niggas was smoking, burning the shit out of niggas' lips, man. Niggas was smoking weed. Niggas was Black and Miles, freaking them. You know what I'm saying? Rolling them, unrolling them, using a toothpick or whatever, loosen that bit. If you can freak a Black and Miles, you down there get high. And man, we was doing all types of dumbass shit like that. Then we would get the fifth, pass it around, the smoke, pass it around, and not even caring about COVID or who eat that peach and all that type of shit. Just getting lit. And man, I remember, man, this nigga was like, man, listen to this shit. And we be in there trying to be rappers and shit, or we would be doing runs of a hoe's house. I'm gonna talk about that. I'm gonna talk about this one hoe. And but the feeling of being young, breaking the law, and doing shit was so crazy to me. Like now I would never do it. But back then, man, if you ever been in a car where a nigga got so much bass and shit going on with those speakers, where I was in the back seat and man, I was gone. I mean, blowed out my mind. I'm hugging a bottle. And man, I tell you, some of them trips, we used to do that shit daily. Some of them trips, man, it felt like I was like, it felt like being in a lazy boy chair or whatever the most comfortable fucking big ass soft chair in your house. That's how that shit used to feel like in them old schools with that bang going, that vibration hitting so motherfucking hard, you blow, you can't even keep your head up. You ain't doing nothing but trust in God and don't even know it because them niggas driving is blow too. You like, you ain't even thinking, but you just really just like, Lord, let me make it home. And you just blow it out your mind. You done went and did some shit. Y'all done did some bad shit. Or y'all just bullshitting. And I remember one night, man, we got so blowed. We got blowed so motherfucking early that I was like, I ain't had no curfew. I was just running wild. And man, I remember I got so blown the back seat. We pulled up. Crazy enough. And I don't want to go too crazy because I got my in-house family be listening to my bullshit, but whatever. So um don't do this. Don't do this. I remember we got so blown. We pulled up on this side street off of if you from the D off of Livernois over there by the I don't want to give too much up, but anyway, life is crazy. We pull up. I don't know why them niggas pulled up over there, but nigga, I was so blowed, I passed out in the back seat. Nigga, my eyes, like I said, we got blowed way early in the day. So we kept riding high. Man, when I finally peeked my eyes up, I'm thinking I was thinking because the car was stopped. I'm thinking like, nigga, did we all just pass out in front of this nigga crib? So then when my eyes got to open a little bit more, I turned my head up because I done stretched out in the back seat. Man, I'm looking at the disco lights going around. I'm like, oh shit, nigga. Then I'm like I hear people talk. And my man is talking to the motherfucking cop. Like he in the driver's seat. Bro. Nigga, I know they smell everything in the liquor store in that car. And I'm like, oh, we about to go to fucking jail. We got a pistol in the car. I can't remember if I seen the pistol, but I know we got a pistol and a pump in this bitch. And nigga, ain't nobody past the age of probably 22, nigga. And I'm like, what the fuck is happening, nigga? The lights is going. I'm seeing the light. I'm looking at the ceiling of this motherfucking Caprice. And I'm looking like, is that a Capri photo box? Chevy, whatever. I'm looking at the motherfucker like the disco lights going off the ceiling and shit. And the windows. And then I looked over at the passenger seat. And I see the homie face, and he looking at the cops. And then they put the flashlight on them niggas. So now I know they smell everything, and they see these niggas' eyeballs dilated in a motherfucker. And I'm like, oh, man, we about to go to fucking jail tonight, man. Fuck. Crazy enough. Them niggas, I'm listening to them niggas saying, so y'all just chilling? The man said, yeah, we just chilling, ain't having nothing, summer day, just hanging out. And that nigga said, all right then. Now, I don't know what the fuck they was talking about before I woke up. But nigga, you talking about thanking the Lord on that one? Man. And then, probably about 8 years later, I'm banging a chick out over there at the same house we was parked in front of. I ain't never go back on that street ever again in my life. And then that shit was like, I was like I was still in my 20s. Man, probably about 2 to 5, maybe 7 years later. I'm gonna say 5. I'm gonna try to say at least 5 years later. About 5, 6 years later, nigga, I'm over there looking like, damn, I done met a chick on the same block. I done passed out and chilled all in front of somebody's crib. Living like that. Crazy shit. So then, the crazy shit about it was like, that shit was wild, but the song this nigga was playing, he would always find some music that niggas wasn't up on. And all of y'all niggas know about 3-6 Mafia now. But this was way back in the 90s. And I didn't know shit about them. They didn't make it up to Detroit other than this nigga car. And man, this nigga had a nigga called Kingpin Skinny Pimp. That was this nigga rap name. Kingpin Skinny fucking Pimp. And this nigga was like, man, that shit was hard. That shit was hard as fuck. Like, it was hard as fuck, man. That nigga had something called like the Players Ball, and he had a song called Down to My Bumper, I Don't Love Him. And when that song came up, that was the song that when we would get gone and that nigga played that shit with all that bang in that car, and it was just like a gorilla, man, in that trunk, man. And I would just be like, hold him, man, you would just, man, that was just sometimes. It was really sometimes. Now, of course, people fall out and other shit happen. Like, I never see none of them niggas again, but man, in that moment of time, we was having fun. We was acting crazy, and I just thank the Lord I made out of that shit. But man, I was just like a young ass man trying to be something, and I was doing it, and I was banging, damn it, to the fullest. We was banging to the fullest, man, and it was just like some good ass times, man. But I'm glad because uh, a lot of people that we all got older, it was niggas that from the other side that I got a partner right now. We don't talk like we used to, but I still consider that nigga my cousin. And he was from the other side. And you know, I still got love for him. His brother locked up right now. And I seen him bread right now, but I still love all them niggas, man. I really do. Like, that was my niggas, and they still is, and I gotta catch up. You know what I'm saying? If anything from the day, man, just catch up with your people. Sometimes you gotta just take it from social media and just hit that text or hit that call and just see where a nigga head at. You know what I mean? Because if you drift apart too far, niggas be thinking you beefing. And y'all ain't even beefing. Y'all just moving. It's just life. Just life is moving right now for you in this direction, and life is moving for them. But you should always land on the same field with your peoples. Like, I got brothers. I got a couple of cats I call my brothers. Like, my big brother Boo, I love to death. My brother Boo, shit. My brother Donnie, love that nigga, man. And I'm gonna get them niggas on here. My cousin Corey, love that nigga to death, man. So it's like I got a lot of people, man, that can tell you stories about me on the good side, and I got a shitload of niggas that'll tell you some real gangster ass fucking stories. Well, I ain't gotta toot my horn. They just gonna tell you, like, nigga, I was with that nigga did that. I was never no nigga that needed to call a bunch of niggas to do shit. I was never that nigga. It wasn't one time I had got into some shit where I got on the phone and was crying and yelling, niggas tripping, man. I need y'all. Never that, nigga. I'm the worst of the worst. At least that's what I thought back then. And I will handle my shit. I will handle my shit. I remember, man. For it was a short time, man. Me and my nigga D was taking on any and everybody with a name. That shit just was falling like that. You know what I mean? But I got a ton of stories, tons of motherfucking stories, man. But that's the past, and I'm on some new pages right now in my life. But if that's what you had in life, man, you better be prayed up. You better be prayed up, man, because I know from shit, man, niggas, I done got hit by a car. I done got almost hit by a car, and I done got hit by a car. I got hit. I remember, man, I was fucking with, we was over on, we was on like, we was on the street. We was on, fuck, man. What that nigga hit me with that car? It wasn't even my goddamn beef, but it was God. Cause I'm gonna line this shit up for you. So one of the homies, he was on some pussy shit. He pussy with whatever. And her nigga was tripping. So we tool up. We run over there to the house. We get over there. It was just like a fucking movie. Now I'm gonna explain this shit, and you tell me how the fuck did it happen. Now I was probably like 240 or 50 pounds, and I was probably about 6 feet. And we get over there, the nigga ain't around, we hitting corners, we doing all this shit. But the bitch stayed on the main street, you know? So I'm looking at all the homies, because they all got out my whip. And I'm looking at another homie that called us over there. He looking at me, I'm looking at him. I get out the car, and now I told you my size, so size me up. I get out the car, I'm facing him, which is facing fucking, I guess, east. And so my right hand is, because I'm parked on the street. My right hand is on the right side of my body. I'm closing the door. My man looking at me, before he look at me, look and say, watch out. When he say watch out, this nigga car comes and hits my right forearm. So my body, meaning my stomach and chest, is towards my driver door. I'm looking over my truck, and I could see the homie on the sidewalk. He say, watch out. Now, what the fuck is watch out, nigga? And we on a main street. You know what I'm saying? Watch out for what? If somebody shooting? Because I don't hear nothing. The nigga car takes my right forearm out. Now, when I saying that is that when the nigga hit my arm that's right on my side, when that nigga hit my arm, it flies up in the air. Now, when he hit me, anybody can figure out how this nigga just hit my arm. I'm 6 foot, 240, 50 pounds. This nigga hits my arm, but don't hit my body. All this nigga did was hit my arm hard as fuck with the car. I felt the fucking, what was that, the quarter panel, his passenger quarter panel, and the hood. Like, so I guess where the headlight would be, all that shit hit the shit out of my arm. Cause when I looked over at him, that nigga said, watch out. The car came, boom, took my fucking arm. I mean, my arm just flew like a rag doll. I spent a little bit, like half my body spent, and the nigga kept going. It wasn't nothing but God for that nigga not to hit my entire big ass body and flew me over the hood of his car. But the only thing that happened was it hit my motherfucking right arm. Now, my arm was done. The homies come to me, but I'm holding my arm like it's in a sling, walking up to them as they coming to me around the car. Yeah, I can't tell you niggas bust back or nothing. I can't even sit here and lie to y'all niggas and say niggas was shooting at the car. I don't even remember. But I know I was holding my arm like a sling. So then, niggas got active. I don't know what niggas did. But I didn't go to no hospital. But when I woke up the next day, my shit looked like the Hulk. My whole fucking right arm was my whole right what's this part called, man? From my right above my wrist to right below my elbow, swole the fuck up. And I was trying to be like, man, what the fuck? I mean, I'm wrapping that bitch a cold compress and everything, but I could still move my fingers. But that shit swole. I mean, my arm went 4 times the regular size. Like how you see a crackhead when he keep hitting that arm and shit and they get fucked up. That's how my shit was looking. But I thank God, man, I should have died that night. That nigga hit that bitch so hard, it swung off me. It just swung and it twisted me like boom. And I was like, damn. And I don't know how long that shit took to go back down. But man, I was hiding that bitch in the whole nine, man. But yeah, you gotta be careful out here, man. Like I said to y'all earlier today, man, ain't nobody playing out here, man. But I'm glad a lot of those type of instances where, beef, I was always on the winning side of them. But yeah, I took some losses, but shit, not many, not even a many. I say lesser than 4 or 3 in my lifetime. And I was getting my fucking squabble on right after like the end of my senior year. I was fighting for the next shit down there in my 40s. I was whooping and beating the brakes off of man, woman, and beast. Whoever needed that ass whooping, I was the doctor. I was the script. I was the script for your ass whooping all day long. All fucking day long. I was beating motherfuckers' asses. I was getting off big time. Yeah. So that was just a little memory lane, man. Thanking God he brought me through. But yeah, I've had some shit shootouts, man. I had a shoot. I have a shoot. I drive past a place. I drive every day. I go to motherfucking work. I drive past a spot I got into a shootout at. How you love that? I just shake my head. I just be shaking my motherfucking head like, damn. I done drove past. I don't know. Everybody ain't no wild ass nigga or whatever, but I got 2 things. If you listening or you checking this out or whatever the fuck you doing, if you was really in the streets on a Sunday or a Saturday, I got 2 things for the gangsters and the players, the playettes or whatever. Drive past those spots that give you memories. Like I could go through the city and be like, yep, I was at that crib with that chick. I was over here. I got into a shootout over here. I got into a fist fight at the Coney. I did this. I can go do that shit. I could do that shit all day long. I can do that shit all day long. I'm not bullshitting. I could do that shit. I could do that shit. And then I probably have to double back because if I get on the west side for too long, I'm gonna forget I got to go back on the east side. I'm telling you, man, I lived a crazy ass life. I tell you some real crazy shit, man. I'm gonna get off the line for Wednesday. I remember this was off of 4-1. That's right, 4-1 Finkel Ave. It was this cute ass. Her daughter was dark skin. No, her daughter was brown, like a dark brown skin. And the homie was messing with her. Her mama was a caramel, bright light skin. No, no. I'm gonna leave that for another day. I'm gonna leave that for another day. I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave that for another day. Yeah, 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 yeah. But I was very active when I was young. Very, very active. Very, very active. Surprisingly active. Surprisingly getting treated good and running wild. I thank God for bringing me through. So, hey. On that wild ass Wednesday note, I'm gonna cut it short, man. You know, check in, man. Check in. Love to all my brothers out there. My brother Boo, my brother C, my brother T, my brother um Big E, my brother Little E, Wood, free my nigga Rob, all my young dogs. Who else on the phone, man? Who else is out there, man? Oh, my nigga Joy Road Donnie, what's up, man? Who else out there? Oh, of course the lawyer, you know. Um Shit, man. There's so many people, man. But as we continue on, man. Oh, man, my OG, OT, Big Tony, Big T. Um, and nigga Big T been about 70 some years old. Still rocking over there on Dexter. Big T on Dexter. What's going on, man? I'm gonna do some interviews. My cousin I said earlier, you know, that cousin car. Man, shout out to my cousin I seen clocking in on my channel, man. Big Mississippi. What's going on, man? I'm gonna do some interviews because I got a gang of people that I know and that I can get connected with and have on the channel, but I really be wanting to like fuck with the regular people and say what's up to some just some real street dudes and some real winning ass niggas. So that'll be coming soon. So on this wild ass Wednesday, I'm not gonna tell that story, man. It's crazy, man. You could be young and an older woman. See, like now I know because I'm older. But that bitch was grooming me. That's what happened. That bitch was grooming me. But the crazy thing about it, man, I don't know if y'all niggas know about the Pistons or whatever, but I swear we went over the bitch house, man. This nigga look like Darvin Ham. The nigga look like Darvin Ham, bro. And if y'all don't know who that is, Google that nigga, man. And he came out. He was dressed like these niggas were going out on a date or some bullshit. And but this nigga was dressed up. And I was like, but I could tell like he just smashed the shit. But nigga, it was only like 8 o'clock. 8 or 9 o'clock, man. So we go over in the crib and shit and we go over in the crib and shit. This bitch mama is hot in the hot in the spot. And you could tell. Like we chilling, like she chilling with the homie, and I'm just over there like, cause we over on 4-1 and we from the mile. So I'm just like, you know, chilling. Nigga, this motherfucker say, yeah, you gonna come over by yourself and shit. I'm like, bitch, I'm fucking like, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? You know, back in those days, I was young. I was young and full of that stuff. So shit, I was like, whatever's whatever, man. I was playing a dangerous game, but man, that bitch told me like, you coming back. You coming back. And then I learned too something, right? You could tell a bitch a freak when her taste of man don't even collide. They don't even match. Like this nigga looked like Darvin Ham. He was a tall ass. Now I'm 6 foot at that time. I still had some growing to do because I'm 6'3" now. This nigga looked like Darvin Ham. He was light skinned, bald ass head, slim ass nigga, and I was a stocky built black nigga. And I was looking gutter. I was looking gutter as fuck. And I kept it gutter because nigga, I didn't know if we was gonna shoot a fight. Fuck, I'm getting all dressed up for, and nigga, every day was some bullshit. It was some bullshit. So it was just like, fuck it. And man, that bitch groomed me. I had to get the fuck up out of that motherfucker, man. I was doing that shit so much, man. I was like, man, this old, this, she wasn't old, but you know, she had a fucking daughter that was fucking 20 something. I mean, yeah, daughter was like 20 something. I mean, young, early 20s. So, bitch, you didn't have her when you was, 5, so shit, But they're my young ass, big ass body on this young ass nigga. And that bitch was testing me out. And I was just like, man, I gotta get the fuck. No, well, that's what I'm saying now. But then back then, I was wilding. I was wilding. That shit was crazy. And I just told y'all motherfuckers I was not gonna tell look this story. Man, I got so much bullshit stories like that, man. Just like, man, just Belle Isle stories, fucking Rouge Park stories, fucking whole set try to set you up at Rouge Park, fucking Chandler Park. You got to be from Detroit to know all the parks and shit, but man, they go down. Well, they used to. These young people will never know what it was like in the 90s. They'll never know. The strip on 7 Mile, shit. You'll never know. You'll never know. That life and those times was so much fun, and there was so much energy in the air, and everybody was outside. So, nigga, I remember my barbershops and posted up at barbershops and running that shit, just running wild. Bars, running wild. Running wild at the, what's them bitches called, man? Cabaret halls and shit like that. Man, you couldn't tell me nothing. Everybody knew I was a hothead, big ass nigga, and was ready to stomp, punch, shoot at any given moment. That was the bang. That was the big bang lifestyle. So, yeah, that's what you fucking with. I was getting down. Motorcycle club. I ain't do too many of them, but when I did them, there was some easy kills, brother. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm gonna keep it PG. You want an easy kill? You a real hunter like that, real alpha, and you like, damn, I gotta find something to get loose on right quick. Go up in the biker club. If you got it like that, if your presence is like that, go up in the biker club. Some gonna follow you out. Some gonna follow you out and say hello with you in the morning. I'm telling you, or they know how to dip at 4 when it's 2. Real G type shit. So yeah, I did all that. I did that. Yeah. So yeah, Wild Wednesday. Get ready for the summer, everybody. Whatever you're gonna do. I got 2 cars I'm working on. I'm trying to get ready for the summer. So pray for me, wish me the best luck. And I'm gonna pray for y'all, man. And thank y'all for listening. Keep on listening. This Big Bang Radio your mama told you about.